With clever packaging, electronic cigarettes can look like juice boxes, candy, even a can of whipped cream. It's especially hard for young kids to tell the difference, and it's sending thousands of them to the emergency room. As 5 on Your Side's Kaya Edwards reports, there's now a new effort to crack down on the companies that are misleading kids. Kaya?
Yeah, and Kay, this is what we're talking about. The e-cigarettes on the left look really similar to the real products on the right. There's apple juice, Ready Whip, vanilla wafers, but it's not just food. In Ladue, some high school students noticed they're also disguised as thumb drives. Anya and Hannah write for the school paper. Last fall, they found a big story just by looking around.
We noticed that a lot of students had gotten e-cigarettes over the summer and were bringing them into school.
They learned a Juul, spelled J-U-U-L, is a type of e-cig.
So we thought it'd be interesting to kind of figure out what was behind the Juul and this thing that everyone was so crazy about all of a sudden.
They interviewed experts, including a pediatrician,
and it causes cravings and withdrawal symptoms,
and published this story.
We learned that the FDA didn't really know that much about the Juul because it hadn't been regulated by the FDA. So nobody really knew what was in the Juul, like in terms of chemicals, and if it was as dangerous as a regular cigarette.
Their article explains the anatomy of the Juul, that the vapor evaporates quickly, that it looks like a thumb drive.
push the boundaries of vaporization.
Tuesday, the Federal Trade Commission issued warning letters to companies for selling e-cigs with labeling that resembles kid-friendly products like candy or cookies.
I think it's long overdue. I think a lot of sicknesses and even deaths could have been prevented by it.
The Missouri Poison Center says from January 2017 through March of this year, 16 local kids younger than 6 years old were exposed to e-cig liquid.
I mean, I have a younger sister myself. She's 13, so I think she knows kind of the difference between candy and these Juul pods, but just for someone that's always been an older sister all my life, like, that scares me knowing that there are young kids that are just becoming so sick from something that they think is candy.
But these budding journalists plan to keep writing about it.
I'm proud that we could cover it.
You can call the Missouri Poison Center with questions about e-cig liquid at any time. Nurses and pharmacists are available 24/7, and that number for you is 1-800-222-1222. We'll put all of that on the web version of this story, of course.
They do a great job at the Poison Control Center, answering a lot of questions.
Absolutely.
Right. Good
yeah,
advice.
not just e-cig, any kind of poison.
Right. Thank you, Kaya. All right, last year, the I-Team did an investigation into juuling. It's a particularly popular e-cig with teens because it can easily be hidden in plain sight. You can read all about juuling and see our investigation. It's all on KSDK.com.